Hello viewers and welcome back to our Super Mario Odyssey playthrough. Last time we were here, we defeated the big flower thing. Cork Drift, I think it's called. I looked it up again because I never know the name of any of these bosses. But we defeated him and we saved the secret flower field, and now we've defeated or completed all of the Wooded Kingdom objectives. So now we're going to be moving on to whatever the next kingdom is. The Odyssey needs 16 more. We've got a lot more than that. We've got 40, and now if we deposit these, it fills up. $61. So we got 21 moons. The Odyssey is powered up. And now, let's see where we're going next. Actually, we already know it's Lake Kingdom. We saw that in the last episode if you were watching. If not, you could go check it out. I'll put a little card up in the corner so you can watch it, probably. Anyway, we can get to the Lake Kingdom now. Maybe we'll catch up to Bowser there. Maybe. Well, let's head there. So, couple things. First of all, I think I'm going to be starting off, what's it called? Like the end of this episode, if we complete the Lake Kingdom in this episode, which we probably will. We'll get a sneak peek of what the next what the next kingdom will be. Like, we'll deposit all the moons and see what the next kingdom will be before we move on. And we'll move on to the next episode, but instead of seeing what the next one will be at the beginning of the next episode, we'll see it at the end of it, if that makes sense. But you'll just get a bit of a sneak peek. Also, there's something we forgot to do in Sand Kingdom that will be very important for us to do, so we'll do that maybe at the end of this episode or something. But to think, the precious soiree bouquet stolen. We can't let that Bowser keep doing whatever he wants. I did look it up. It is soiree. Seeing as how we've got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Travel tip, spin throw. When you're surrounded by enemies and just wish you could hit them all at once, we learned this in the Cascade Kingdom. Snap the Pro Controller to the side to do a spin throw. Your hat will spin all around you. Well, there it is. Next, let's read up on the Lake Kingdom. It seems they're known for their fashion, and oh, there's a famous wedding gown called the Luck Lady Dress. I read that sort of fast, but yeah. Ooh, clouds, interesting. Lake Kingdom, Lake Lamode. Ooh, it looks so nice. It would look nicer if the frame rate wasn't so stuttery. But also, I did buy my recording setup's a little complex. Broodals over the lake. But basically, I ordered a cable that'll let me get the signal directly to my monitor instead of having it go through my computer. So my computer will be recording it, and then my monitor will be displaying it. But the stuff my monitor is displaying won't go through my computer, so it should be less stuttery. You won't see the stutteriness because of how it works, but I'm seeing it, and hopefully after today, so this episode and probably next episode I'll record today, then it'll be less stuttery for me. Nothing changes for the viewers, but anyway, what do you have to say? My goodness, that monster's minions just stopped in here uninvited, and they stole our kingdom's finest Lock Lady dress. It's a tragedy. Well, we haven't seen the music notes yet, have we? Anyway, so, of course we can do this. Get these notes before the time or our air runs out, because we wouldn't want that to happen. Also, we can do this and hit our head. Ow. And we got it! Our first pink power moon. Nice. That is a very small kingdom. It only has, like, taking notes, dive and swim. It has basically one objective, so it'll be a pretty short episode, and next episode we won't be in this kingdom. If you're looking for the water plaza, the way in is right behind me. Well, a couple things we can do in this first area first, because it's pretty small. I do want to get some of this stuff. Because, as you can see, we need 10 moons, and obviously we're not going to get that from the objectives. So, let's get this L. It's like an upside-down L. For Waluigi, I guess. Then out here... oh, there's a little, what's it called, Mario? 8-bit Cat Mario. So let's get these coins. And then... get the Cat Mario... hit our head, and then get the Cat Mario. Of course, we must always do things in the correct order, which means hitting our head first. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. So there's a little, pocket, like a little opening place right here. With, inside, you guessed it, 4 purple coins. Ow. Got them? And then there's only 50 purple coins. You can tell it's a smaller kingdom when there's only 50 purple coins. Guess that's not always true. I mean, this is one of the smallest kingdoms, I think. There are a couple of those smaller, but you'll find that out eventually. A couple more in here. 12 out of 50. What an odd stone. Oh yeah, we haven't seen any of these yet. They're in... If we'd explored a little more thoroughly, we'd see the stone is peculiar, but it doesn't seem to do anything. But if we looked closely, we would have seen that there's one in the Cascade Kingdom, there's one in the Sand Kingdom, there's one in the Wooded Kingdom. There is, right? Where's the one in the Wooded Kingdom? I can't remember. But maybe they'll serve some sort of purpose at some point. Anyway, you're looking to the water plaza. The way is right behind me. We could go up there, but I think that was the whole point, is the stairs are broken there. They're supposed to be stairs, but they're not there anymore. Oh, in fact, don't you say that? Aren't you the one that says that? They've broken the stairs to Water Plaza. Did I already read that? I don't know. But anyway, normally, you just go up the stairs, but obviously it has to make it more difficult, so we can't do that. Broodals over Lake, that's where we want to go. So we have to go the long way around. Technically, you can, like, sort of triple jump and get up to there, but you're not supposed to. Don't worry, we'll showcase that later on. But anyway, get this one on the lake shore. And then we spent a lot of time in this... Wait, is that 10 up there? No, that's only 8. Wait, we only need 8 to move on? I always thought it was 10. Is that really only 8? Wow, okay. I guess I was wrong. But, we spent a lot of time in this little beginning area. Let's move on. No, not what I meant to do. Also, I didn't mention we're just becoming a zipper. And then there's also this if we want to get back up, but we don't want to do that. Let's go down, and watch out for those spikes. We will. But we also have to watch out for these collectibles. They're very dangerous collectibles, as you can see. Well, actually they're not. But anyway, we can get some air from that. And then go through this. We can sort of swim, like dive forward to swim faster. But we have to be careful, because that'll make us hit our head. So there's 2 ways to go. Let's go this way. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, what could this be? Ooh, a treasure chest. And inside, a moon! Yay! Treasure in the spiky waterway. Yeah, I really like this kingdom. It's sort of peaceful. And then you meet these guys, and it's not so peaceful, but it's still fun, and it's relatively small and quick to explore, but I like it. Fun. Okay, let's get that, and then press the wrong button. And then get one of these cheeps. And underwater entrance. Ooh, moon shards, fun. Fish never have to worry about air. So yeah, we can swim much faster, we can dive, we can surface, we can attack by shaking the Pro Controller. We can also sort of do a bit of a speed boost by pressing both dive and surface at the same time. There's a little... We're gonna, like, leave the fish behind for now. Hey, you can breathe in here. Yeah, it's sort of weird. It's like a glass dome with air inside. Why can't we get up into this? There we go. And also in here, I want to explore this. Let's get into this pipe. Into our 2D area. Fun. Let's get these music notes. Ooh, the 8-bit music is nice. I always like hearing the 8-bit music for each of the areas. Ooh, and we've got a moon. Oh, wait. Taking notes in the cliffside, but as you can see, we can go in here, and there's some purple coins. Ooh, fancy. Now let's go through here. And now we're out. You've become quite skilled at being flat. We certainly have. Thank you, Cappy. Now, what do you have to say? I can't stand that monster's vile henchmen. They stole our beloved Lock Lady dress. Well, don't worry. We'll get it back. Well, actually, we won't. We haven't gotten back any of the other things for any other kingdoms. So what would be the difference in this kingdom? We can get up to the roof of that shaft. We sort of, missed some stuff, though. Oh, well. We can open that up, but also... Let's go down to the beginning. Is that monster still out there? Yes. Water Plaza entrance. What do you have to say? The shop is on the level above, and there's a roof a level above that. How do you get up there? And the same way you go anywhere in the water. Swim. So... We can go up here, and there's someone's, like, secret stash that we can just steal. Mario just takes anything without stopping to think whether or not it's his. We could go down there, but it'll probably take a while. Oh, and there's some purple coins up there that we can't really access. You should see the beautiful shop display on the next floor up. Yeah, it's like a lot of the stuff in this kingdom is pretty easy to get, but so this is where the dress was displayed. Yeah, in there. But, if we try to get all of the things in this kingdom, then it'll take us forever. So we can sort of hang on the edge of this. And then there's, Water Plaza display window. I miss our beautiful Lock Lady dress. Welcome, you've come at a troubling time. Let's see what's in here. Do we have enough coins to buy the special costume? Let's see. We can buy the moon if nothing else. Welcome, traveler. You may know the 2 kinds of coins. Coins and coins. Coins can only be used. Yeah, we know. We have new products in. Oh, I forgot. See, There's the boxer shorts, the employee uniform, mechanic, stuff like this. We'll buy some of this at some point. Was this the one? Yes. I do like doing the area-specific stuff, though. Shopping in Lake Lamode. What do you have to say? How may I help you, traveler? Swim goggles. Oh wait, this says, so fashionable you will want to wear them on land. Thank you very much. Change now. You'll be wearing the swim goggles out today? Of course. Swimwear. I keep forgetting to read it. The floating ring does not actually float. It's just an accent to the outfit. Anyway, thank you very much. Would you like to change now? Yes. You'll be wearing the swimwear out today? Of course. Well, yeah, I'm going to be going swimming. Ta-da! Anyway. Now we're out here. And now we are in our fancy swimwear. What do you have to say? There's a lovely lock lady's dress in this display window, but that monster came and stole it. He stole our kingdom's greatest treasure. Well, you have to say. If you travel all the way to Lake Kingdom, you should dress for the occasion. To get in the lock lady dress display window, you have to dress like a swimmer. Traveler, you look ready to swim. Please go inside. Sometimes people in video games talk a bit too much. But I suppose it wouldn't be too much if I hadn't already seen this. But yeah, we can sort of, again, steal that. I feel underdressed. It's not shiny anymore because we stole the moon from it. We are such thieves. Anyway, enjoy your visit. I feel like it sort of wants us to do the moon shards. Because it's like sort of prompting us to do it because it puts it in this big area. It wants us to sort of explore around, and then that's like, it's like, if we get this, we sort of explore around naturally as we do it. So we've got most of the moon shards. We're just missing one at this point. Okay, where is that again? I don't remember. Oh, it's in here, right. Okay, at this point, let's probably leave this guy behind. No! I pressed the throw hat button. Okay, and then we've got the moon. It's going to show up here, and we can go grab that, and we can go to the objective. Yeah, but hurry before the seaweed guys come back. Uh-oh. Okay, anyway, we're out. Okay, right here. Moon shards in the lake. And we're back up to full health. So we just need one more moon to progress. There are a bunch of different moons we could get, but I'd like to get the objective moon, because why not? That's sort of the point of... I mean, yeah. And again, as I say, every episode, we will come back through these episodes, or not through the kingdoms, once we beat the full game, because then more stuff unlocks when you beat the full game. Also, I don't think I've actually showcased, but if you press this, if you go to your map and press Y, you can see all the kingdoms and all the moons. You can see there are 33 moons to get in. Even in this pretty tiny kingdom, there's 33 moons. So many. But we will be getting all of those once we've beat the game. So let's travel up here and try to... Ooh, but there's some stuff to get here. Well, let's make this go down. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. I've got that. Let's get these down here. It's like, I know, I try not to collect all the stuff, because one, I don't want to spend too long in here the first time through. I want to spend most of the time the second time through. But also, I want to have some interesting, like, still some, like, interesting moons and stuff to get when we come back. Oh, really? I want to have some interesting stuff to do when we come back through all the kingdoms the second time. Now, obviously, there's always interesting stuff to do in this game, unless you've gotten all the stuff, but that's why I'm trying not to get all the stuff. So don't... Oh! Ow! I just tried to shake my controller and I punched the desk. Ouch. Anyway. We can get some of those. These guys are not very pleasant. Okay, how do we get up here? Like that. And then we can go around this way. Because of course you could go the main way. There's a hat house in there. But we don't need to bother ourselves with getting that right now. So then we can sort of spin over here. Go through these hoops, or these rings, or whatever they are. Ooh, and we can hear the Broodals' signature music, so we know that they are near. So, we're up here. Water Plaza Terrace. Now, we've fought all of them, except the guy we're going to fight today, the tall guy, right there. Broodal voice time. You're too late. We already got the locked lady dress. And it even matches the boss's tuxedo. So no way we're giving it back. And now he's gonna... Of course he has a spiky hat. They all have spiky hats. Because this entire game is about hats. But as you can see, we throw our hat at his hat, and he's like, well, where'd he go? Where'd he go? And then we plop on his head. Because, of course, that's sort of like... This whole area is about those little flower things that you jump on. I mean, not the whole area, but ow. Okay, this is a pretty difficult boss fight. It isn't that hard, but... Honestly, I think the hardest one is probably the green guy with the hats. Like, Topper is his name. The guy we fought in the Cap Kingdom. They tone it down a lot for the Cap Kingdom, but, I mean... Obviously, there's... We're going to be fighting all these guys again. This is not the only time we fight them. But it gets more difficult as you go. Whoa, why can't I move my camera properly? Like, I'm finding it quite difficult to do for some reason. Like, sometimes it just won't turn. But anyway, we got him. These aren't very difficult boss fights. I mean, the whole game, to get through the game, it isn't very difficult. It's a very fun game, but it's not super difficult. But getting all the things, that is where it gets very difficult. But anyway... Multi-moon, yay! And we've got it! Broodals over the lake. I think it's really fun that you can see the days that you got all the moons. And so you guys can watch, you can see, sort of, I guess how long it takes me to beat the game, I guess. But you can see when I'm recording, so you can see, this was being recorded on, I think, the 16th. I'm worried about those two. Let's get after them. Yeah, I know. But I'm recording this on the 16th, and it's probably going up, 17th? Probably? Yeah, tomorrow. Should be. If everything goes according to your plan. Splendid, it looks like, yes, Cappy. We have enough power moons. Oh, is this a special rock? No, we can make our way to the next kingdom now. Oh, also, we haven't seen this before. Thank goodness the stairs are fixed. No more going the long way around. Okay, so as you can see, it's a hint art. So it's like a spot the difference. Not all the hint arts are like this, but basically it's hinting you to a power moon that's in another kingdom. This is a really cool part of Mario Odyssey. As you can see, that right by Uncle Amiibo there, the Amiibo robot, that one bone that's in the right but not in the left, it's hiding something. So let's take a picture. So now, trying to figure out, because there's a couple things we want to do now. We want to check out that hint art. We want to head back to the Sand Kingdom. Let's deposit the moons. We'll see where we're going next episode. It's quite exciting. But I'll let you see for yourself in just a moment. As you see, we had 61, and now we should have 70, right? I think we got like 9. 71. I guess I got 10. The Odyssey is powered up. So now, where are we going? Dun 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 dun. Ooh, we're going all the way across the globe. Into California. I mean, no. We have enough power to make our way to the Metro Kingdom. Time to cross that vast ocean. So, this is a very exciting and fun kingdom. I can't wait to go there. But, first we've got a couple things to do before we end off the episode. So first, Cascade Kingdom. Let's get that hint art. Okay, so, we were gonna head back to the, Cascade Kingdom and do some stuff there. Like, get the hint art and the Sand Kingdom to do the thing. But that actually started, us talking about, like, going to the next kingdom. Like, you know, yeah, we know, Cappy, you told us this. It started, like, the whole, you know, when you're going to the next kingdom, and Cappy starts talking to you about, like, useful skills, and then, yeah, it's an important cutscene where we talk about stuff. But I wasn't ready to do that. That was supposed to be next episode, but then we needed some context. So I actually just closed the software and came back in, and luckily it took us back here. So, anyway, I guess we'll do that later. So, we'll be heading to the Metro Kingdom, hopefully, in the next episode of our Super Mario playthrough. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, I would appreciate it if you give it a like, comment your thoughts in the comment section. Also, the playlist is on the screen right now if you want to see more episodes, past or future episodes. Also, subscribe to see more videos. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Farewell.